Biden presents new Israel ceasefire plan, calls on Hamas to accept. Washington, D.C. President Joe Biden has unveiled a new ceasefire proposal aimed at halting the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas. The plan, presented just days before the start of Ramadan, seeks to prevent further escalation during the Muslim holy month, a period historically marked by heightened tensions in the region. In a recent address, Biden emphasized the urgent need for a ceasefire, stating, "There's got to be a ceasefire. If we get to a circumstance that it continues to Ramadan, it's going to be very dangerous. So, we are trying very, very hard to get a ceasefire." Jewish telegraphic agency DW. The president's proposal has been described as a rational offer putting the onus on Hamas to agree. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has labeled the proposal as extraordinarily generous, urging Hamas to accept the terms to facilitate the release of hostages and allow for increased humanitarian aid to Gaza. The ceasefire deal includes the structured return of displaced Palestinians to northern Gaza and the release of hostages in exchange for a halt in hostilities. Yahoo! The plan's specifics remain confidential, but reports indicate it involves a phased approach to ceasefire and prisoner exchanges, aiming to balance humanitarian concerns with security needs. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby highlighted the 6-week temporary ceasefire proposed to ensure aid delivery and hostages' safe return, reducing overall violence in the region. Jewish telegraphic agency. The administration's push comes amidst warnings from international bodies about the deteriorating situation in Gaza. The UNRWA has reported severe funding shortages exacerbated by the conflict and calls for urgent humanitarian assistance. DW. As diplomatic efforts intensify, the Biden administration remains hopeful that Hamas will accept the ceasefire proposal, allowing for a de-escalation of violence and the safe return of hostages, ultimately paving the way for long-term peace negotiations.